Hello, Sanjana, can you hear me? Vinil? Okay. Students, before starting, we can go through a revision. Otherwise, we have no idea. Okay, where were we start? Note preparation is very important. Look, while I am writing here, question with answer. Otherwise, only answer without any question, what happens? After that, after a long gap, you are checking your question answer. Nothing become matching. No idea about the question. Somebody are doing only answer is not good. Question with answer. Okay. So let us revise. Okay. Where it started from? Ionic equilibrium introduction. How many points we discussed? Where is your notebook? And everything is here. Where is your notebook? Array, it is double duty now, student. Take it out. You are elder student, not an younger one. It become mistake that we can copy again. It's a time wasting actually. So where is your action notebook? Keep not writing is very important. You have almost all. Yeah, last day show me. Last day you don't have. You have last day. I have also no idea. That's it. Okay. This is the beginning. No, this one. Okay. The last. Can I took? Okay. Sejal. Okay. So here, last day we discussed ionic equilibrium. Okay. Mainly, what do you mean by strong electrolyte? What do you mean by weak electrolyte? What do you mean by strong electrolyte? Complete dissociation. So alpha equal to 1. Okay. Weak electrolyte alpha. What about the rod? Less than 1. Okay. Then Arrhenius concept. What do you mean by Arrhenius concept? What do you mean by Arrhenius concept? So acid means proton donor, and then base it will liberate OH minus ion. Acid will liberate H plus ion. Very important. That's why. Do you know any idea about that? No idea. Then revise. Okay. Bronsted-Lowry concept here. What about that? Bronsted-Lowry. Can you? Shreya, can you? Bronsted-Lowry concept. What is that? It's not good. Okay. You want to revise? You want to work it on it? Yeah? Revise. Then only some benefit of my today class. That's why. Okay. So Bronsted-Lowry concept means acid as a proton donor and base is act as a proton acceptor. Then conjugate acid base. Okay. Today we want to do some problem again. Okay. So a lot of limitations. Then Lewis acid. Lewis concept. What do you mean by Lewis concept? Acceptor. Electron related. Okay. Lewis related only electron acceptor and base is electron donor. Lot of example we already discussed. Then Ostwald dilution law. Today we are using this equation. Alpha is equal to Ka means Ka. Alpha proportional to root V means volume related. Dilution. Okay. Degree of dissociation is more, then dilution become more. That's why volume increase. That's why the relation alpha proportional to root V. Then after that alpha, you will get root Ka into V like that. Okay. Then we done a lot of problems related to that. Then ionization of ionic product of water. What is that? Very, very important. Kw. Today we are using this equation. That's very right. Kw equal to concentration of H3O plus, hydronium ion plus concentration of OH minus, and then at 25 degrees Celsius, what is the Kw value? 14, 10 to the power minus 14. Okay. Temperature increases, Kw also increases. These are relations. We go through lot of problems. This much only. Okay. Today, lot of questions came from the same topic, that is pH. pH. Okay. Okay, once again. Some portions are missed. We can go through this material is good. So, what do you mean by non-conductor? Non-conductor. It will not conduct electricity. Okay, which do not show any electric conductivity, like metals, plastics, basic. Conductors, that also two types. Conductors are also two types. What are they? Conductors. How many types conductors we have? These are metallic. Metal related conductors, then ionic conductors. Okay, metallic and ionic conductors are we have. Then after that, what happens? Metallic conductors means metal like iron, copper, these are conductors. But what do you mean by ionic conductors? Do you know any idea about ionic conductors? Electrolyte, cathode, anode. Are you familiar? Electrochemistry related. Okay. Means ionic conductors means conduction through free ions. In that metal due to electron. Metal due to free electron. This is the main difference. Free electron here, free ion. These are the main difference between metallic and ionic conductors. Clear? Okay. Then movement of ion, mainly movement of free ions. Okay. Electrode, what are the electrode? Cathode, anode is there. So cathode negatively charged electron. So it will move towards cathode is there. Cathode, anode. Cathode having what type of charge? Negative charge. Very, very important. Note down. If you don't know, note down. Anode is positive charge electrode. Okay. So this is the electrode. These are dipped in a cell, suppose, students. Okay. So this containing a solution of, what about that? Electrochemistry. This is another chapter we will discuss. Electrochemistry is there. You want to study? Oh. So then electrolyte. This solution is called what? Electrolyte. Suppose example, copper sulfate is Cu. SO4 is a type of electrolyte. And this may be a copper electronegative. This is cathode. This is a copper electrode. And then this one may be a zinc electrode. Zinc is an anode. Okay. So after that, what happens? This is a positive electrode. What is this, students? This is electrode. These electrodes are dipped in the electrolyte solution. Are you getting my point? This is a setup of a cell. Electrolytic cell, we can say. Then after that, it is connected to a battery. Battery. Okay, one more thing. If you are setting any bulb or anything, after that it will glow. Why? Because current is passing through. That's why the reason. So this is a simple model of electrolytic cell. So what I am asking you, what is my these solutions are electrolytes, then electrodes are present in it. Look now, students. Look, copper rod, negative electrode. So it's containing copper plus 2 ions. Suppose copper sulfate is our solution maybe. So what type of ions are present in it? Copper sulfate, SO4 2 minus. Okay. So then suppose zinc sulfate is present in zinc positive ion. So actually what happened? This is negative electrode. So the positive ion will move to the negative, more attracted. Then after that it will pass through, then reach to here like this. This is the second. No need to study here because it's only basic. Okay. So conductors are two types: metallic conductor and non-ionic. Give an example for metallic conductor. Copper, everything. Most of the metal will conduct electricity, no doubt. But ionic conductors, these are the system. Try to keep it in your mind. Okay. Degree of dissociation we already discussed. Then factors we discussed. What is that law? Law. We already studied a law. What is that law? Pressure. Le Chatelier principle. There is a note of Le Chatelier principle. Not written. Le Chatelier principle is very, very important. Do you know? Did you understand with my lecture? So can you explain Le Chatelier? Aha, you already there in my lecture. Okay. Le Chatelier principle we already covered in the previous. So Le Chatelier principle, you know? You know? Then you will do. It become very big heap. You want to cover a lot within a second. That's why. Do it now. Don't postpone. Okay. This is for you, not for me. Try to understand. I will help you. Look now. Today, I will cover this much less. Study this today. At least revision, one time revision. Then close the notebook. Again, next revision. Revision is important. Otherwise, nothing will be happening. Okay. That's right. Also, additionally, you want to read more textbook. So, how you will get more time in the last moment? That's when I'm recommending you in the beginning, do it. One important thing we want to study, that is common ion effect. Are you familiar? Common ion effect. Common ion. Okay. Common ion effect. Okay. Example: CH3 COOH. What is this? Acetic acid. It will be a reversible or a straightforward arrow. How? Means singly arrow or a double-headed arrow? Double. Why? Why? Because it is a weak electrolyte, no? Weak electron will partially dissociate HCl. How HCl? How HCl? That's why I told you alpha equal to 1 for this one, alpha is less than 1, like that. So partially dissociation. So double-headed arrow we can expect reversible arrow. Okay, here and then here. Okay. How it dissociates? CH3 COO minus plus H2. Clear? Here HCl. H plus Cl minus. These are the ionization happening. Okay. What I am telling, look my student. Common ion effect. In this example, are you getting my point? You can shift it to there. That's it. Is it okay? Your position? You can't see, no? Yeah, shift it to there. You can. both reactions. Which ion is open? Of H plus, of course. Look, H plus is common for both reactions. Are you getting my point? These headings you can compare common ion effect. Okay, look now. Acetic acid. Acetic acid will dissociated in this manner. It is a partially dissociated, not completely, not fully. This is the reason. But in the presence of a common ion, what happens? The equilibrium will suppress due to the presence of this common ion. The more dissociation towards the forward direction becomes suppressed due to the presence of common ion in the product side. Are you getting me? Once again I will tell, acetic acid is a weak electrolyte. Okay, it will partially dissociate. After that it creating a H plus ion. When into the solution, suppose we have a, this is CH3COOH, acetic acid is present in it, in a paper. We are additionally adding HCl into it. This is our situation. Okay, so what happens? Acetic acid will have a common ion H plus. Also, whatever we added, that HCl also containing a common ion HCl. So, due to the presence of that common ion present in the reaction, what happens? The further production of acetic acid dissociation becomes suppressive. I mean, acetic acid dissociation means what? This is acetic acid dissociated into forward direction, na student. Then only dissociation will form. So, due to the presence of this H plus ion, what happens? That dissociation becomes suppressing in stopping due to the presence of common ion. So, what happens? The equilibrium will shift towards backside, this backward direction. Okay? So, as a result, what happens? As a result, what happens? The dissociation of acetic acid becomes decreasing. This is called what? Common ion. Okay? Due to the presence of a common ion. Okay? The statement is like this. When HCl is added, the concentration of H minus will increase in solution. HCl added, extra HCl is added, what happens? Concentration of H plus become increase in the solution. As a result, what happens? Equilibrium will shift backward. Okay, as a result of which degree of acetic acid become decreased. This is the statement of common ion. Are you getting my point? Clear? Sure. So this is called a common ion effect. Yeah? Can you, one more thing, I will ready to providing you another common ion effect example. Suppose, you want to tell me how it happened. Ammonium hydroxide and then ammonium chloride is, suppose I am providing to you as a two samples. Then how it happened as a common ion effect? Can you tell? How it working? How it dissociates? NH4 plus Cl minus. Here, sorry, OH minus. OH minus. Here, NH4 plus Cl minus. Okay. So this is partially dissociated, but it is completely dissociated. So what happens due to presence of common ion? What? Ammonium ion. NH4 plus and NH4 plus. These are common ions. So what happens? The equilibrium will shift towards backside direction due to the presence of that is both common ions. Okay. Alpha is equal to, tell me how we will find out alpha is equal to rooted Ka divided by C, concentration. Okay, very important. Write down this formula. Degree of dissociation alpha is equal to Ka divided by C. Root Ka upon C. Ka means dissociation constant, C is the concentration. So degree of dissociation will get. Okay. So we want to do a problem with the help of this equation. Keep it in your mind. Alpha is equal to root Ka divided by C. Study now. Okay. Question, problem. First question. Today we want to study a lot of questions. Only problem solving time. Okay. Calculate. Write down the question, students. Everybody, write it down. Calculate concentration of each species. At equilibrium containing first one 0.1 molar NH4OH ammonium hydroxide. Okay. Second one, do it first. How we will find this one? First you want to know dissociation NH4OH. How it will dissociate? NH4 plus OH minus. Here initial concentration equilibrium. Do it. How we will represent C minus C alpha. Here C alpha. Then C concentration is given to you in your question. Substitute. Then Kb. Students, tell me Kb equal to? Tell me. Kb, how will you find out Kb? C square alpha squared upon C minus C alpha. Find out a proper manner, then find out Kb. After that, what do you want to do? Kb you will find out. Then alpha you want to find out now. Concentration of each species at equilibrium. Calculate the concentration. Okay. So alpha you want to find out here. So alpha is equal to root of Kb divided by C. C is given to you. Kb you will find out from this. Then substitute you will get alpha. After that what happened? C alpha. Substitute. You will get the answer. C alpha. Any doubt? Very simple question. How many questions we already done last day? Sejal, Vineet, Sanjana. What about your answer? Tell me. Aha, root 1.8, any problem? Root of KB equal to what, student? Okay, one more thing. Suppose KB is given to you, suppose. Hare, sorry. Yeah, but you didn't ask me. Okay. 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 5. Then substitute it. Not given, but it is already done now. Check it. .34 something. Value is like 1.34. Okay, then substitute it. What about NH4 OH4 concentration? NH4 plus equal to OH minus. Both are same. So find out the C alpha. Where were you? You stuck? What happened? Where is the problem? Tell me. Did you substitute this one? Then root 1.8 upon 1.8 into is equal to root of 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 5 whole divided by concentration is 4 into 1. After substituting, I already provided you root 1.8 is given. Then substituting, what happened? What about the result? Overall answer, na? Overall answer. Minus 2. Power 1.34 into 10 to the power minus 3 is the answer. 1.34 into 10 to the power minus 3 your answer. Some same but power problem. This is the situation of one question. Are students, don't. Minus 3 hai na? Sejal. How 3? 10 cube is wrong. 10 to the power minus 3. What about your answer? Yeah, Sejal. Right. 10 to the power minus 3. Meaning, what about your answer? Hello, Vinir? Okay. After that, solve it. So this equation is very, very important, okay? KB, why I providing you KB instead of Ka? Because KB means what? Base constant. These are base na? Ammonium hydroxide is base. That's why providing KB. Instead of acetic acid, what I will provide you? K. Instead of KB, I will provide you K. This much clear? Students, keep it in your mind. Acids na, acids can be classified into different types. Can I read? Acids. Just for understanding. Okay. Three types of acids. I will providing some examples. Suppose HClO4 is one type of acid. Another type na H3PO3. This is H3PO4. Or H2SO4. H2SO4. Do you know what about the difference between these things? This is called monobasic acid. Monobasic acid. Okay. This is called dibasic acid. Okay. This is called what? Tribasic acid. Why? Hydrogen is H2. H is a hydrogen atom. Proton. Entirely different concept. H hydrogen, don't tell like that. Now we know the thing. So, anyway, proton or H plus ion. Here monobasic means it will H plus only. How it dissociates? H plus plus ClO4 minus. Here 2H plus plus SO4 2 minus. Here 3H plus PO4 PO4 minus actually 3PO4 like that depending upon the dissociation pattern. Okay, so here we can see 2H plus. 2H plus is ready to donate. Here liberating 3H plus. Here 2H plus, here 1H. So mono means 1, di means 2, tri means 3. Okay. Just we can go through some questions. Okay. The main characteristics of an acid is, listen me what I am reading. Okay. The main characteristics of an acid is, first option, it turns blue litmus to red, turns phenolphthalein pink from colorless, decompose carbonate, oxy compound of non-metal. Which is statement related to acid? Phenolphthalein pink from colorless turn blue litmus to mainly red. That is the better option. Okay. Then Arrhenius theory of acid base is not applicable in aqueous solution, in presence of water, non-aqueous solution, none of the above. Arrhenius theory. Mainly I told you last day, Arrhenius theory is, what do you mean by Arrhenius theory? Any substance that dissolved in water. So aqueous solution is the best option. Okay. So you have to connect it to that thing. Arrhenius theory of acid base is not applicable in. Okay. Aqueous solution, in presence of water, non-aqueous solution, none of the above. What is that? Non-aqueous solution. Why? Because presence of water is also called water. Aqueous. Then, I will giving you an equation. Okay, try to find out which one is acid and base. Okay, HNO3 plus HF. Okay, HNO3 plus HF. HNO3 plus HF is reversible. H3O plus NO2 minus plus 2HCF3 minus. Which is acid? After these two, which is acid? What? HNO3 is acid. Have a look on the figure. Look now. Here NO2 is there. Okay. NO2, not NO3. Then here HCF. Okay. This control is no need now. Wait a second, sorry, mistake. Not this one. Instead of HCl. HClO4. Okay, HClO4 we have, HF we have. After that, then dissociating H2F plus ClO4 minus. Okay, then tell me, which one is acid? HClO4, because here it's clear, na? ClO4 minus is a base here, but here is acid. Here base. Here base. Here acid. Very, very important, okay? Another question, write down. What is this? NH2 CONH2. Okay, NH2CO, what is this? I don't know how that can be repeated. My God. Tell me. Turn the page. Vinny, what? This one now, Vinny. I want to repeat again. So look, Vinny. HClO4. HClO4 plus HF now. So what happened? How it will dissociate? H plus ClO4 minus. Here it will dissociate H plus F minus, suppose like this. So what happens? This ClO4 means always ready to donate H plus. This H plus. So what happens? That H plus will attack by HF molecule. As a result, it becomes H2F plus. Then remaining part is what? ClO4 minus. So, as per our last day's class, I told you anything have a minus charge, most of them are bases. So, you will get a clue. But what happens? Base is always ready to accept electron, accept a proton. So, after this base accept the H plus, what happens? It will convert to acid. This H acid will donate H plus and forming a base. That base is ready to accept. This is the meaning now. This meaning what? H plus ready to donate. So forming acid. So here Cl minus charge is definitely it have a tendency to accept a proton. After that it will form like this. So here what happens? It will base will accept H plus. So after this what happen? It will form an acid H2 means accepting one more hydrogen. It will form. It also accepting, but it is ready to donate. So it will ready to donate H plus. What happens? What it will form? Tell me. Don't tell me. H plus will form. Suppose once again I repeat. I think your concern is not clear. Clear or not? Tell. Give me answer. HClO4 we have. Suppose if we donate one proton, what about the condition of this reaction? How many remaining? One proton is donated. Proton means what? Huh? What is proton here? H plus is the proton. Okay. If you not clear it once again. Here H plus is the proton. It is removed. So removed. What happened? ClO4 minus is remaining now. So this ClO4 minus is this one. H plus is removed. That H plus will attack here. So what happens? H2S plus charge meaning what? More positive ion is enter into the species. As a result, what happens? H plus positive charge. Here removed something. Try to understand. Then please check my previous videos. Already posted almost all. What do you mean? Consider acid. We already follow now lot of examples, right? Again, time waste. So be punctual in my class at least. Okay. Then next step. Ma'am, right of the board is not visible. Not visible. Okay. Nothing. Here what happened? What happened? Tell me. Can you tell? How NH4 plus, how NH4 plus formed? Because one H is loose. Proton is removed. That proton attacked by the lone pair. That is the theory. Lone pair of nitrogen attack. So we will get the NH4 along with a positive sign. What is the positive sign? Because electron is reduced. Lone pair should be there now. That lone pair is attacked by whom? H plus ion. For indicating that nature we are adding a positive symbol. Okay. Then after that what happens? NH2CO NH. This much only. One more thing, some terminology you want to familiar. Otherwise you don't know. Aprotic solvent means what? A protic solvent means, protic solvent means any solvent containing a replaceable proton. So we will call it as a protic solvent. Suppose CCl4 is a protic solvent or aprotic solvent. Water, H2O. So you want to study the definition, that's why. Okay. In our question they will tell add a protic solvent, add an aprotic solvent. So you want to know now what do you mean by aprotic, what do you mean by protic. Okay. So next one, solvent. Types of solvent, how they are classified. Classification of solvent. This much clear? How much we discussed? Revise at home today itself. They are classified into protic solvent, protic, aprotic, mainly protic and aprotic solvent. Amphoteric, one more thing, amphoteric. Amphoteric, I think we already discussed. Amphoteric last class. Both acids, yeah, we want to discuss acid base concept. This is different. Okay. So protic solvent, H H2O is a protic solvent. Suppose H2O is an example for protic solvent. Do you know what is protic solvent? No. Wait. H2O, same water molecules are going to combine in each other. What happens in the reaction? Suppose this is happen. Is this water molecule having lone pair that will attacked by the dissociated ion of another water molecule? This is the main happen. Are you getting my point? This is water molecule. They have a two lone pairs. This is the first water molecule. This one. This is first one. What happens? It is attacked by another water molecule. So another water molecules are in the form of either in the form of H plus or OH, and suppose in the dissociated form. So what happens? Which will attack here? H plus will attack here. Tell me the resulting. One more hydrogen plus H3O plus OH minus. Okay. So how many? One proton is exchanging here. This is a solvent. So one proton is participating in the reaction. That's why this is called a protic solvent. Clear? So water is a protic solvent because H plus is have a chance to exchanging, displacing. Okay. Transfer of hydrogen. Okay. So likewise, ammonia is also another. How ammonia is a protic solvent? Students, tell me. Suppose NH3 combining together plus NH3. Okay, both are combining together. These are called self-ionization. We can say both are two, na self. So similar H2O H2O self. These are self combination. Okay, tell me what happened. Tell me. One molecule is acid. NH4 plus charge plus NH2 minus. Okay, so here only H plus is participating. That's why this is also another protic solvent. Clear? One more. How it will dissociate H2SO4? H2SO4, try. H2SO4. Two H2SO4 are combined together, suppose. Tell me, what about the dissociation? Simple. Tell me. Can you? Shreya. Look here. H2SO4. Similarly, ammonia combination. What happens? Tell me. What about the possible product? 2H3. Here H2SO4. Okay. That H2SO4 write down as such. Then what happens? One more H plus you can add it over there. So one H plus is added. So what about the result? H3SO4 plus charge plus. Tell me. HSO4 minus. This is the result. Try to identify. If you are able to know the lone pair concept, easily attack. So here. Okay, one more student thinks protic solvent, proton solvent, they can have a chance of acidic. These can be classified into acidic form, basic form, and then amphoteric form. Okay, that also acidic form. So, suppose sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is a type of acidic form. Ammonia is a basic form. Then water is a amphoteric. Okay, this is the further classification of that. Protic solvent. One thing. Suppose in your question they can ask like this. They will give a set of out of 4. They will give a protic. One is aprotic in nature. Try to find out which one is aprotic in nature. It will help for this kind of proton exchange concept you can use there. That's why I am teaching you. Okay. Clear? Board is not visible. Hello? Hello? We need now? Board is clear or not? Tell me. Okay, okay. I want to adjust. Wait a second.
Ma'am, it is not.
Hello? Now okay? Sorry. Okay, Vinay. Okay. So, look now. I think I already mentioned you. What do you mean by polar and what do you mean by non-polar? What is this? What type of solvents are there? These are solvents. PCl4 is very carcinogenic. Actually, while we are handling with your apparatus in your lab, teachers will recommending you carbon tetrachloride is a carcinogen. After that, what we will do? Most of the experiments, it is one of the important factors. What we will do? We want to do a small drop, but it's a carcinogenic in NaCl4. Carbon tetrachloride. Okay. What is this? Benzene. Of course, benzene. So, tell me the nature of solvent. Is it polar or non-polar? How we will find out it's a polar? HF is a polar solvent. Then HCl is a polar solvent. H2O is a polar solvent. How we will find out this is a polar? Charge separation. I already told you, no? One day. Charge separation as well as electronegativity difference. So here, CCl4 is polar or non-polar? CCl4 is it is a non-polar mainly. Okay. Why? Because look now. Okay. So a carbon surrounded by chlorine. So do you know how to eliminate the dipole moment? Suppose this carbon have a here Cl, here Cl, Cl, Cl. So it will pointing outward. Then here it will pointing outward. Both are cancelling out. Suppose another dipole moment to here, this is that also will cancelling out. Everything becomes cancelling out. As a result, it have a dipole moment equal to 0. 0. So that it is not a polar. It is not polar. Same to you. But we can do one thing. These are symmetry in nature. One carbon surrounded by 4 chlorine. Symmetry. Could you see that? In benzene ring also you can see a symmetry. And students, look now. If we cut into pieces, we will get an equal half. These are called a symmetry. So whatever is keeping a symmetry, these are considered as called a non-polar. But HF is not a symmetry. Both are different. Na? PCl4 is a symmetry keeping. So this is. So anyway, aprotic means have no proton to exchange. These are examples for aprotic solvent. PCl4 benzene. Amphoteric. Then very easy example. What is that? Amphoteric solvent is H2O. Water is an amphoteric solvent. Because why? Suppose, for example, HCl reacted with the H2O. What about the ionization? Cl minus plus H3O plus. In another case, suppose H2O plus NH3 we are using. Suppose what happens? NH 4 plus OH minus. Tell me students, here water is, water, this is water, this is water. So here HCl is acid or base? HCl is acid or base? Base है ना? Acid why? HCl is acid why? You are not using my concept. Arrhenius concept you can use. Yeah, proton is there. Now our concept is completely lost. Because why you want to apply into your mind, then only it will happen. HCl is a acid, that's why it's acid. This is a reply. No, it is ready to donate proton. So HCl is ready to donate H plus. Okay, here is a okay. Then after that what happens? So here it is behave as acid. So water is behave as a base now. But in case of here, H1 is acid. Why? It can also donate the proton. After what happens? OH minus will form. That proton is donated to NH3. So here it is acid. Here is base. So at the time, same compound can behave as both acid base. So that's called what? Amphoteric in nature. Aprotic in nature. PCl4 benzene. Here protic is HCl solvent, NH3. These are protic in nature. Amphoteric mainly water, then mainly water. I will tell you, okay? Mainly water, yes. Huh? Aluminum chloride. Then aluminum chloride. Do you know that concept related to any example? So maybe it is active both sides acid base. I want to check again. Okay. So main example, water. Okay, then okay, another thing. Lewis concept based one. Okay. Suppose SF4, sulfur tetrafluoride. Sulfur is in the middle. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 fluorine is here. So F. Even they have any dipole moment? Why? Because They can easily cancelled out. Okay. Students, one more very important. Strongest, very important question. Strongest acid always have a weak conjugate base. This concept is very important. So many times it's repeating, same concept. Suppose strongest acid always have a weakest conjugate base. Ulta, strongest base with the weakest conjugate acid. Okay, study these things both. Then apply it in the question and solve this problem. Question: among the following, the conjugate base, the strongest conjugate base among the following. This is your task. Cl minus, CH3, COO minus, SO4 2 minus, and then NO2 minus. Strongest conjugate base. One more thing, students. Here, weak conjugate base. Suppose strong conjugate base have weak, strong conjugate acid have a weak base. All are different. Here, strong conjugate base have a weak acid only. So our concept is strong conjugate base. Wait a second. So strong conjugate base you have always weak acid. Okay. So can you put weak acid out of this? HCl means how it forms from the strong acid. This is CH3COO minus. How it will form? From the weak acid, acetic acid. Then here sulfur dioxide SO4 2 minus, strong acid H2SO4. SO4, sulfuric acid H2 SO4. That is nitrate HNO3 or HNO2. Nitrous acid HNO2 is there. HNO2. Okay, nitrous acid. So then still you want to think logically. They are telling, okay, then it should be a class of weak acid. So out of this, which one is weak acid, students? This one is weak acid. Confusion again. This is weak acid. Partially dissociate only. These HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, HNO2 are strong acid. So only option for CH3, COO minus. Before that, you want to memorize this in your mind. They are asking strong conjugative bases. So easily you want to click. What I want to click on your mouth? Acid. Base is given na student. So acid you want to memorize automatically. Here strong is given. So it is connected to weak acid. Connected to weak acid. This is clear? Vinny, the repetition means how can I repeat? I already repeated now, Vinny. Now clear or not? Tell me. Vinny? No. Are Vinny, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 option. Okay. So out of 4 options, initially what do you want to do? You want to make a acidic form. Just add a proton here. If you add proton HA, here add HA, here HA, H like this according to their valency form. So you will get a HCl, H2SO4, C3COH, HNO2 acid form. Okay. After that you want to check which one is weaker. That one is your answer. Clear, Vinny? Before that, memorize these box containing line. Very, very important. Strong answer. Next question. This chapter is easy a little bit compared to others. Which is the strongest Bronsted base? Strongest Bronsted base. Strongest Bronsted base. Okay, which one? Given ClO minus, ClO2 minus, ClO3 minus, ClO4 minus. Strong bases. Strong base we are asking. So which one is the? Then you want to think about that. Which one is weak acid? Weak acid. Okay. So mainly ClO minus. Okay. So if you add proton, what you will get? HCl. Okay, HCl. Oh, here HClO2 like this. Okay, it is adding. So after that, which one is more weaker? One more clue, na? More number of oxygen atoms is become more strong. Which is a clue. So here less number here, na? So which is weaker? HClO is the weak. This is another clue. You can do it. This is a question. They are asking like this. This is ammonium ion, right? Ammonium ion. Which of the four? Sorry, ammonium ion is option Lewis acid, Lewis base, Bronsted acid, Bronsted base. What about the role of ammonium ion? It will donate proton. Proton only, so we can eliminate the Lewis concept. Directly added to Bronsted concept. So it is a Bronsted. So ammonium ion is a Bronsted acid. Why? We can donate a proton. So ammonium ion how will form? After donation of proton, what happens? NH3 plus H plus will form. So proton is donated. That's why this is sulfanylic acid. Sulfanylic acid. Do you know what do you mean by sulfanylic acid? Aniline means what, students? Benzene ring NH2 group is called aniline. So sulfanylic acid means SO3H is called sulfur, then acidic group. So this is called what? Sulfanylic acid. Sulfanylic acid. So question: sulfanylic acid is an areneous acid. Lewis base. Tell me. Tell me. Acid, because this one will try to donate acid group. One more thing, students. Here lone pair is there, na? Sulfanylic acid SO3H will donate, so it is acid one side. But here nitrogen containing lone pair, it is always try to accept the proton also. At a time. Are you getting my point? So in organic chemistry form, according to organic chemistry form, sulfanylic acid, how we can represent? This is sulfanylic acid. What happened? Okay, after the removal of proton, that proton will attacked by here. So how will represent? Here SO3 minus. Then after that here NH2 plus. Sorry, NH3 plus. This is the representation. Are you getting my point? Why plus charge? Because all the nitrogen already containing a lone pair. That is utilized by this removed proton and forming a bond. That's the deficiency creating in it, that's showing a positive. This is the representation. For a general view, do you know the pH of blood? pH. Now, the next half we want to discuss with the pH. Okay. So, what do you mean by pH? How we want to discuss? What all question we want to do? Around 20 or above question we want to solve. Next half. Okay. So, now this much only related to the basic portion of ionic. We already discussed positive dilution law, then degree of dissociation we discussed, then the acidity, everything we discussed. Okay. Now we are entering into one of the very, very important section, that is pH. So many questions are repeated. Try to find out the pH from the given. They will provide some data. I will teach you how to find out. Okay. Okay. So pH. P means actually it is a hydronium ion polarization related to P maybe. Then H means hydronium ion concentration. H plus. Okay. So pH is a type of scale for finding out which one is acid, which one is base, which one is neutral. So exact middle pH is equal to 7 in nature. Okay, this is suppose starting pH 0, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then this one is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the setup. Okay, this is scale. Okay, pH 7. Then a solution dip in the scale is dipped in it, you are checking the pH reading. What happens? Then it is showing the pH is 7th number. That solution must be neutral. Then above 7, they are behavior base. Above 7 means not above. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, these are above 7. These are base. Okay. Below 7 are acid. Okay. You know HCl, one of the very, very powerful acids, around pH is 1. What about the meaning? Most acidic are pH is very less. Okay. So the tip side, exentic side are most acidic. Okay. Here middle less and then 10 to 6 is very, very less acidic. Here only one scale only neutral, 7 neutral. After that this is less basic. 7, 8 1 is less basic. Less basic. Here 14 1 is most basic. This is the pH scale representation. Most basic. Okay. One more thing. If temperature suppose changing, pH will also change. Okay? Change in temperature, pH will also change. Okay, another factor. This much enough. Okay. For general point of view, I am sharing some pH. Blood pH is 7.4. pH blood 7.4. So is it acid or neutral or basic? Blood. 7.4 is the pH of blood. Huh? Huh? No. Slight basic. Not neutral. Neutral means pakka 7. We can't say. Okay, not neutral, it's a slightly basic in nature. Slight basic, we can say. Okay. Then our here 7.4, that also basic. Blood here both are same. Then gastric juice inside of our stomach, gastric juice is around is acidic or basic in nature? Acid. So around 1 to 3. Why? Because acid in nature, 1, 2, very acid. So we want to digest our food now. Are a student? I am telling you, don't skip your meal in a. You want to keep a proper time for food. Otherwise, sometimes you can create some gas problem as well as acidity. Lot of people are facing this thing. Actually, what happens? You keeping a regularity in your food. So if you keep the regularity once, anytime, due to your schedule, due to some reason of work or something, you want to, during traveling time is not possible, a time in food. So what happens? In our stomach, acid is creating, already acid is creating in our stomach for digesting our food. Okay, suppose 1 p.m. regularly you are taking your lunch. So the sharp 1 p.m. our body, what they will do? They will secreting acid. Same time there is no food is entering into your stomach. Definitely the acid content become more. Because they are searching food, no food. What happens? They become irritated. So this is one reason for acidity. Regularity. So gastric juice as well as HCl is also present in our stomach, you know. HCl, hydrochloric acid is present in it. You know that powerful of HCl is one of the powerful acids. So this is reason. So what happens? Doctors will suggesting you some medicine, they are called antacid. What do you mean by antacid? It must be a base. Then only it can neutralize the acid. So acid is already creating in our body. It leads to acidity problem. So your doctor will suggesting you to some medicine that related to basic in origin. So acid base will get neutralized and everything problem becomes solved. Are you getting my point? Don't keep your food. Creating irritation. Mainly this is the reason. So anything you can eat, small snacks wise, but they expecting food on time. So beware on that. Otherwise creating dangerous problem because acid is in it. That's it. So this is a small example related to pH factor. Yeah, basic. Correct. Okay. Where were we? Then next one is gastric juice, you know. Then acidic rain. Acidic rain. Acid rain, you know. It is not too much acid. 6 something only. Then milk. Milk containing what type of acid? Lactic acid. So a slightly very weak acid. So 6.3, 6.6 in range. Okay. Then water. Pure water is neutral. Not acid, not basic, neutral in nature. Keep it in your mind. Okay. Okay, now we are entering to our one of the important section, that is problem related section. pH. Now you got a idea related pH like this. Okay. We are finding out the pH of a solution. Suppose scale is there, right? But without a scale, what you will do? Solution is given to you. They will provide it. Suppose in a beaker without a scale, how you will find out a pH? This is the next problem we are, the 17th problem. Okay, so this solution containing a 1 molar acetic acid or something. Okay, then they are telling that please find out the pH of the solution. In that time you have no pH scale. During examination any pH scale is there? No. So how we will find, this is the calculation, how we can find the pH. This is our next one. Got it? For that there is a famous equation is there. Take a break, 5 minutes. Boring? Anyway, we can start now that equation. Then after that, 4 o'clock, I will give you a break. Okay, after that, 4:30. You can return. pH is equal to, study the equation, very, very important, pH is equal to minus logarithm, you know, mathematics, minus log of H plus ion concentration. This is how to find the pH. For that purpose, you want to know H plus ion concentration. This H plus ion concentration you will find out with the help of equation. Which one is given to you, after that H plus you want to find out, after that put into the logarithmic value, you will get the result of pH. Okay? Small problem, very simple problem. After the break, I will give you more application oriented. Okay, so here do it first. Find pH. Okay, everybody, pH of a solution which has H3O plus ion concentration as. First question, we can find out how many questions we are doing. Ion as a concentration as 10 to the power minus 3 moles per liter. Moles per liter. This much information you have. Again, you are in confusion. Now you providing you H3O plus ion, where is H plus ion? Same only. H plus as well as H3O plus are same, so no doubt. Substitute. How? pH equal to minus log of, minus log 10 to the power minus 3. This is the concentration. Just do it. Then answer minus log. What is your answer? Before that, you want to know something. Log 10 value. Keep it in your mind. Log 10 equal to 1. Okay? Then, one more logarithmic expression. Log x raised to a. Suppose. Do it. Listen me. Log x raised to a forms. How we will find out? How the a into log x forms. If you know these two general concepts, easily you can solve the problem. Okay, these are the two important formats. Log x, a to log x. So how will find out here, students? Tell me. Minus sign is same as such as. Then it is multiplied by this minus 3. So minus and minus. Then log 10. Yeah. Log 10. Are you getting my Shreya? Upper power and that power minus 3. This minus 3, we have already a minus here. It is multiplied by power minus 3. Then log 10 as multiplied down. So what about the result? Minus and minus will cancel positive. So 3 into log 10. So 3 into log 10 value, you know that 1. So the answer becomes 3. Initial stage I will show you, next time you want to do yourself. So answer becomes 3. Are you getting my point? So question look now. pH, the pH of a solution which has H3 ion concentration. So tell me the given solution is acid or base? Okay, this is the given solution is. Okay, correct Sanjana, Sejal, right answer. Okay. Acid, correct Sanjana. So the given form is acid. This is the initial step. Here I given you directly H3O plus. Very easy. But in our next area, now they will never provide you direct H3O plus. You want to find out, then apply it on the last equation. Are you getting my point? Not each and every question is never be a straightforward question. Clear? You understand how many questions we are doing? First question over. Okay. Second question. Arey, second question. One more thing. Tell me ionic product of water, student. Ionic product. Concentration of H3O plus into concentration of OH minus is ionic product of water. Then at 25 degrees Celsius, Kw equal to 10 to the power minus 14. Okay. Then after that, in a neutral solution, last day we already discussed, both are equal. In neutral solution, solution, what happens, students? Suppose x, here already proved. After that, x is equal to 10 to the power minus 7. So in neutral solution, H3O plus. This is the meaning of neutral solution. Meaning what? Both presence of OH minus as well as H3O plus become same only. They are vanished. No more OH minus. Suppose OH minus basic means what? OH minus ion concentration is higher. In acid means what? H3O plus ion become higher. Okay, but in neutral both are same. So in neutral what happens? H3O plus ion is equal to OH minus ion concentration. These are the basic ideas. Okay, so in neutral x square is equal to 10 to the power minus 14. So x is equal to 10 to the power minus 14 all raised to 1 by 2 root. So x is equal to minus 7. So each H3O plus must be 10 to the power minus 7. Here also 10 to the power minus 7. These are the basic ideas. Okay, according to this point, tell me in acid solution, basic solution, acidic, what happens? H3O plus concentration becomes greater. Okay, greater than that 10 to the power minus 7, we can say like that, na? Okay, then basic is OH minus is greater than 10 to the power minus 7. So can you find out the pH then? pH is equal to minus log of 10 to the power minus 7 is greater, na? We are telling. So it must be possibility value for H3O plus, tell me greater values like 10 to the power minus 6 is possible, 10 to the power minus 5, 10 to the power minus 4, 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 2, these values are possible. Okay. Here, tell me, greater than 10 to the power minus 7, tell me what are the possible values? Sorry. Here, basic means H3O. This much. So here, what are the values? Minus 8, 10 to the power minus 9, 10 to the power minus 10, 10 to the power minus 11. These are the values. Then how we will prove? How we will prove, students? Tell me. How we will prove? pH is equal to with the help of pH definitely minus log. We can do this one minus log of 10 to the power minus 6. So what happens? 6 only this value. So we will get pH 6 is acid or base? Acid. Similarly, 5 is acid value. 4, 3, 2. After substituting these value into this equation, we will get 6, 4, 3, 2 respectively the pH. So after that, we can conclude that these are acids. Similarly here, how we will prove? Minus log 10 to the power minus 8. So what about the result? 8 only, which is equal to 8. So 8 is greater than 7. So 8 respectively 9, 10, then 11, 12 like that. These are what, students? This much only the simple logic behind the given equation of pH is equal to study one second. pH is equal to minus log of, that is H plus ion concentration. Clear? So once again we can say like this. pH is greater than 7. These are stands for what? Base. Okay. pH is less than 7 is clear? Sejal, Vineet, Sanjana. Clear hai? Can I move to next topic? Next. Anybody ready to read NCERT? Just started reading NCERT textbook. That day I give a timetable for you. At least 1 hour. Go through the textbook. Textbook reading is one of the best method of way to seek knowledge. One of the best method. Nobody will tell like that. I have also limitation. Some points I can skip, but textbook, exactly. You know the organic chemistry, na? If you are in a higher classes, you one of the main topic may be chemistry. I don't know. You are interested in chemistry or not? Suppose, in case. So you can go through Claydon is one of the important textbook of organic chemistry. It's a Bible actually. Okay. So it is a Claydon is a one of the important textbook, but they are starting from exam basic. Some textbook are like this, na students. Otherwise, some textbook, they are explaining like, okay. After that, they come across a point. They will put a star mark. Then after that, they will explain in the last page of the same section. They can explain. Oh, this is the thing. That is also good method because suppose approach. While reading a textbook, you come across a word that is approach. You don't know what is approach. So they will mention aprotic means they have a no exchangeable proton. This is the best method, right? So because we have no time to refer more. That is also another good method of way of arranging textbook. Is a good method. Okay, but this kind of Claydon related textbook, what I am recommending that everything is there, exam basic. Okay, they are telling suppose somebody in an organic chemistry. This is electron, double bond is there, this double bond have shifted to this. So they are mentioning the arrows are proper manner, they are arranging with a colorful manner. Ekdam very nice textbook. If you get any chance to read the textbook, you can read. So your organic chemistry becomes very clear. Okay? That's why I am recommending you reading textbook. Now you are thinking that's why we are choosing coaching classes. We have no enough time to read textbook. So again in the coaching classes, ma'am recommending that you want to read textbook, it is impossible, right? But now in this time now you are still small only, so no problem. But in our higher time, definitely you want nobody with you. Now I am a teacher, I can help you. But in a higher level, nobody, in my stage, actually I am telling in my stage, nobody will help me. Now YouTube for that. YouTube, they have a limitation. So best way, books. Okay students, I told you now, one point, pH is always temperature dependent factor. Okay. So this is a question only come from J main. Okay. Question is like this, do. Second question of today's section. Okay, second question to is if at 90 degrees Celsius, 90 degrees Celsius, in pure water, write down the question now. Pure water, concentration of H3O plus is 10 to the power minus 6. Find the value of Kw. What about the value of Kw? Okay, I am giving you options also. A 10 to the power minus 14, B 10 to the power minus 13, C 10 to the power minus 12, and D 10 to the power minus 10. How you will approach this question? Students, lot of equation you have. Which equation you will select? Try one. will, is a JEE question. If at 90, there is no important, don't leave it. Temperature how much, no problem. In pure water, concentration of H3O plus is this much. Find the value of Kw. Kw is given to you. Actual meaning what? Ionic product related. No? Okay, ionic product related question. So how you will approach? What about the ionic product of water? How it will arrange? Kw equal to? Then next step, what do you want to do? You want to think how to create an equation for. So Kw is the ionic product of water. That is equal to concentration of H3O plus ion into concentration of OH minus ion. This is the water representation format. Then concentration H3O plus is given to you around 10 to the power of minus 6. Then you want to find out Kw. Okay. Then Kw you want to find out. Then how you will approach this question? Tell me your approach. Tell me first. Tejal, Sanjana, can you do it? One more clue. Pure water is given. Pure water. Tell me. Now only I discuss the concept. Pure water. What about the meaning of pure water? pH is 7. Is it neutral? Then what about the relationship? If we try to find out pure water is a neutral, then suddenly you will get the concept. What about the concept? So this is the truth behind in it. If you don't know pure water is a neutral, what happened? According to this ionic product of water, what happened? H3O plus is equal to OH minus. So OH minus, what about the answer then? Minus 12, right. So why in neutral? Once again, listen me, in neutral, pure water is a neutral. If you get the idea, connected H3O plus is equal to OH minus. So from the question, H3O plus is 10 to the minus 6. Then OH minus is also 10 to the power minus 6 because both are same. Then you can add it both. So what about the result? 10 to the power minus 12. This is P Kw value. So one more new knowledge you have right now. Pure water is a neutral. So simple concept only, but you want to apply the way of application into a question. This is giving you marks. Way of application. You studied almost all, but during the 3 hours of exam time, how you approach it on the question, your approach, that will make you more score. Can I? Next question. Third one. Keep a question number. Okay. How many questions we will do? We want to check. Find the pH of pH of 10 to the power minus 2 molar HCl. pH. Okay. 10 to the power 2 minus 2 molar HCl is given. How you will approach this question? Tell me one by one. Can you suggest a method? Use. Huh? Okay, correct. Minus log of concentration of H plus ion. Exactly. Before that, we want to do something. Equation wise. How? HCl. HCl is dissociation is very important. H plus Cl minus completely dissociated. Why? Why? HCl is a strong acid. That's why. So it's completely dissociated. Then you can try to 10 to the power minus 2 molar is the at equilibrium. Okay. After that, what happens? Here also 0 initially. Then after that, what happens? This becomes 10 to the power minus 2 molar. These are also equivalent molar form. You will get the clue. Then just H plus ion concentration is given. You find it out. 10 to the power minus 2 molar. Apply it on the question. Minus log concentration of 10 to the power minus 2. Then what about the value? 2 is the pH. Okay, similarly, one more question you want to do, then tell me the answer. I will never help you now. Next. Second question, same molarity, find the pH. Okay, same question. Then they are given the molarity 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar HNO3. Find out. One more general rule, logarithm. Log AB is equal to log A plus log B. Log this, keep it in your mind, then apply it. This format is important in this question, that's why. Log AB is equal to log A plus log B. Then log A by B is equal to what, student? Log A minus log B. These things you can use now. Finished? Log 2. One more thing, students, you can keep it in your mind without any logarithm in the book. I will give you. Yeah. Log 2 is equal to 0.3 around this. Okay. Then log 3 is equal to 0.5. Log 5 is equal to 0.7. Log 8 is equal to log 7 is equal to 0.8. Around this much value, keep it in your mind, students. It will help you a lot in during the calculation. Log 2.3, log 3.5, log 5.7, log 7.8. What is last bench? Find out. Tell me the answer. Show me. Oh, you are very cooling. Lucky. cool now. There. Now you can take break, okay? Answer?